of it. What's going on, everybody? Hey, I know every comic said that. Thank you. Oh, man. So I'm Chris. I just drove up here with a bunch of other comics from West Virginia. I have done nothing but Adderall and Whippets for 2.5 hours. I'm feeling great. Yeah. Shit, yes, right, man. I am locked in on you, sir. It is amazing. But, I had to drive in the van with them because I sold my car a couple weeks ago. It was a 2012 Ford Focus with the radio had not worked for almost 9 years. Wow. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Pussy wagon. You're wrong. It was not. It was not. Nobody wanted to buy it, though, because it was a piece of shit and the radio didn't work. So I sold it to a deaf guy. I did. No, for real. And I always feel guilty. Like I have to be honest. So I wrote on a piece of paper, I was like, the radio doesn't work. And he looks at me like, what the fuck? Like if you could say dumbass in sign language, that's what he signed at me. So he comes to check out the car, and his wife comes with him to check it out too. And she's completely deaf. They've both been deaf since birth, and they've both been happily married for 30 years. I wonder why. Yeah, right? No, because she's never heard him go moan, 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 and he's never heard her go bitch, bitch, bitch. It's a perfect marriage, man. Like even if she starts going at him way too hard, he just has to close his eyes, you know? I can't hear you, bitch. Like, that's all he has to do, man. Oh, I admire anybody who can make a marriage work, though. Anybody married? All right, fuck married people. Yeah, I'm actually divorced. Yeah, you're divorced? That's right, ladies. I am single and broken. What's up?
Samesies.
Oh, yeah. All right, our crazy old match. So, you might be wondering why I'm divorced. Let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of the band Hanson?
Yes.
You have. I'm so sorry. If you haven't heard of the band Hanson, Hanson was a child's boy band from the mid-'90s to the early 2000s. Their big hit, MMMBop, right? In 97, swept the nation by charge. You might be wondering what MMMBop's about.
Nothing.
Fucking nothing, exactly. It's bullshit. It's nonsensical. It is the worst song ever written, recorded, or produced. It's like Vomit took a shit. Like if Suicide had a soundtrack, MMMBop would be songs 1 through all of them, all right? It's not even the band I have a problem with, it's the fans, right? Because these fans started out as the tiniest, cutest teeny boppers you've ever seen, and then they de-evolved into the thirstiest 40-year-old women alive. And my ex-wife was the thirstiest, baby. She was obsessed. Every night I came home, she was glued to her phone on every text thread, on every message board, on every website. It was neglectful. But the worse than the neglect or the loneliness was our home decor. Everywhere it was a shrine to these 3 assholes. Everywhere where I looked was a picture of some guy she'd rather fuck. And that got a little hurtful. The worst part of our house was our bedroom, because not only did we have pictures of these guys, we had pictures of them from when they were children. Yeah, right? Yeah, no. Do you know how hard it is to get down with your spouse with strange boys looking at you, right? Yeah, it's nothing like church camp. It's weird. I see some of you attended, eh? But look, I was a good husband, right? I was going to make this woman happy. So I'm back there, and I'm doing my best, but now I'm locking eyes with 1996 Taylor Hanson. Yes, I do know all of their names, Taylor, Zach, and Isaac. Yeah, of everything I could have lost in the divorce, why didn't I lose that shit? Jesus. But look, like I said, I'm a good man. I'm back there. I'm doing my best, but now the lights are low because it's sexy time. And this picture is turned all dark and grainy. I feel like I'm staring at a dead kid on a milk carton. Yeah, but that's never stopped me before, sir. So I'm just going. We got this. Oh, God, do you think they ever found him? Yeah, you laughed. She was all pissed and confused. She's going, what's wrong? I don't know. I was raised in a house with morals, dear. I can't do this. Now I'm afraid that To Catch a Predator's Chris Hansen's going to come through my door, Who, by the way, is the only Hansen in this bit I give a shit about. Afraid he's going to kick down the door. Sir, do you know what you were just looking at? Yeah, the back of this bitch's head till she got weird. Sir, I have some questions for you. No, you have questions for her. She's got the text threads and the message boards. Bye-bye, babe. Oh, man. But divorce is hard, man. It's hard for everybody. It was especially hard for us because we were high school sweethearts. Yeah, it's messed up, right? We had our wedding pictures right next to the wedding photos. Yeah, we had history, man. Funny story about us. It was September 11th, 2001. I was 16 years old, please don't do the math, and I was at the local courthouse with my mom getting a restraining order against the woman who would one day become my future ex-wife. Red fucking flag. Right, yeah, Jesus Christ. The only reason we didn't go through with the restraining order was because when the planes hit the towers, they evacuated the building. They evacuated a lot of government buildings that day. And had we gone through the restraining order, we would have never met years later. We would have never rekindled. We would have never fallen in love or gotten married. 9/11 made my marriage possible. It did. I guess it just proves the old saying to be true that God never closes a door without slamming a couple of planes into a bunch of windows. You're the first crowd to laugh at that. I knew that joke would land one day. There we go. So one day it might even kill. So I don't know if you've noticed yet, but I'm not the manliest man in the world. I learned early on that I could not catch a ball to save my life. And a lot of people think that I'm gay, and I get it because I love titties, but from the wrist down, it's pretty sus. I do. I love women, but my hands are telling another story, girl. And it's a musical. I'll shuffle ball change like a son of a bitch. Don't get me started, all right? Don't think I can't. But no, because look, I couldn't catch a ball, but I had rhythm, so I joined the ballet class. And I was the smartest guy in the school because I was lifting beautiful girls in tights in an air-conditioned room while all of the butch boys were on the football field in August sacking each other, whatever that means. Yeah, if they weren't on the football field sweating, they were rolling around wrestling in unitards for some reason. Well, a very aggressive man with an angry whistle judged them harshly. To this day, I still don't know how the sport is scored. I just assume he awards a trophy to the most handsome boy. That's how I'd score it. What kills me was after these guys were done fighting each other for their parents' and faculty's amusement, they all went into the showers and soaked up and stripped down, straight guy shit. And these guys were so obsessed. After they got done looking at each other's wieners, they come out and were worried I might want to suck one day. They were strange guys. They would follow me around the school, making comments. I called them the illiterati because of the ignorance. Yes. And they always wanted to fight. And every fight started the same way. They'd always circle around me. The lead redneck would come out. He'd start stretching, because it was going to take effort to kick my ass. But one day, you know what? I'd had enough. So I said, I'm going to fight back. So I said, fuck you. I start stretching. But all I know is ballet. Let's go, motherfucker! I'm sorry, I don't speak white trash. Can someone translate? Yeah, I didn't speak white trash, but he did speak sarcasm. Yeah, he kicked the shit out of me that day. He did. So I just hit a really cool milestone in my life. As of last month, on the 27th, I celebrated 1 year and 11 months of sobriety. Thank you. Don't clap too hard. I did all the weed and the shit on the way here. But no, I don't drink anymore. I don't. So yeah, 1 year and 11 months. 1 year and 10 months ago, I almost shot myself in my garage. I know. Humble brag, I've got a garage. Hey, good for now. Yeah. But yeah, I just quit drinking. I was going through my divorce, and I just didn't want to feel what I was feeling. And I didn't see a way not to feel it without alcohol. And I didn't want to live that way. And so in that moment, I thought the only thing to do was end it. So I went upstairs, I got my revolver out of the lockbox. I grabbed a box of bullets, and I walked downstairs, into the garage that I own. And I loaded the gun. And I thought, I speak for a living, so it felt weird to just go out without saying anything. And I thought, I should say something even no one's here to hear it. And then I realized there's always someone listening who has all the answers to all of our questions. And I looked up for the first time and I smiled in what felt like years because I finally knew what to say. Alexa, play MMMBop. It was a long way to get there, but we got there, right? Oh my God. As I was looking at the fully loaded weapon in my hand, I couldn't help but think, why did I load the whole thing? Like, did I think I was going to miss? Did I think bam, fuck, oh. I only brought one bullet, Oh. But really, as I did look at the fully loaded weapon, I couldn't think of a better example than that of a former gifted child. It was my last day. My last day on earth. I'm still shooting for extra credit, right? Yeah. But look, folks, if you're ever in that position, reach out, talk to somebody, anybody, please. Reach out. Not to me, I have shit to do, but to somebody. You guys are a really fun crowd. I don't tell that story to everybody, so thank you for letting me share that with you tonight. You've been an amazing audience. I'm Chris Ferris.